Hi everyone, I am immigration attorney Pratibha Agarwal. I am here to provide information about a new policy on immigration that was just announced today. The USCIS announced today that effective tomorrow, October 30th, 2025, it will no longer be automatically extending work authorization when an applicant files a renewal application before their first employment authorization card, EAD card, expires. The previous policy on this, the policy currently in effect today, but will no longer be in effect tomorrow, would allow automatic extension for 540 days when an applicant files to renew their work authorization. So they already have one and they are filing to renew. As long as the renewal application was received before the expiration of that first card, they would receive an automatic extension of their work authorization for 540 days. That is the current policy. Also, during the entirety of Trump's first administration, the policy also included automatic extensions of work authorization when a renewal application was filed before the end of the expiration of the first EAD card. This was the policy during Trump 1. It was in effect until today. Now the automatic extension is stopping except for certain categories. It is unclear which categories will still be allowed to have the automatic extensions because as of today, the USCIS page has not yet been updated to reflect this. So what does this mean? What does this change mean? So if you already have work authorization, you will need to apply for a renewal and have that renewal application approved before you can continue to work, right? Sometimes these renewal applications or adjudication of these work authorization applications can take 7 months. The average processing time is about 4 months. It's important to note that you can't even apply to renew work authorization unless you are within 6 months of expiration of your current one and you still qualify for that renewal. So it's very likely that many applicants are going to have a gap in their work authorization. This will impact employers because they unfortunately can't rely on the fact that these applications are going to be adjudicated before the expiration of the first EAD card. And of course, it will impact families and children who depend on the income of these applicants who are legally working in the United States. So USCIS is claiming that this change helps their vetting process. They want to vet applicants fully, make sure that they qualify before they approve this application. They don't want to continue with the automatic extension policy because they claim that they would prefer to vet these applicants before they approve their EAD cards, their EAD renewal applications. Please note that this automatic extension used to only apply to renewal applications. This means that folks that are applying for renewals already have an EAD card that was approved by the very same agency that was approved by USCIS. So many folks who are going to be impacted by this have already been vetted by the government. Also, it's important to note that many categories that qualify for an automatic EAD extension, that used to qualify, I should say, for an automatic EAD extension, have EAD eligibility, meaning work authorization eligibility, because they have a pending application with USCIS. Sometimes the government could take 4 years to adjudicate an application. So these applicants are allowed to sometimes work in the U.S. legally while the government is looking at their primary application. So for example, for VAWA clients, right, that also file an adjustment of status application, they might have that pending. It might take 4 years for the government to make a decision on that. But while that is pending, these clients can file for work authorization so they can legally work in the United States. They can continue to renew this right now for the 4 years. However, because the government is taking a really long time, and now that this policy on automatic extensions is going away, right? So these applicants that have, approvable applications on file could be impacted, right? Because the government sometimes takes more than 7 months to make a decision on a work authorization application. So this seems to me more like a different way for the government to create obstacles for immigrants in the United States. If you have questions on this new policy, if you believe you might be impacted, if you would like assistance with filing an immigration application, please feel free to call our office. Again, my name is Pratibha Agarwal. I'm an immigration attorney based in Washington, D.C. However, our clients are all over the United States. We would love to provide more guidance and assist you. Reach out to us, 703-348-1663. Thank you.